Singles action is underway, and in this one, I wouldn't attempt to predict what's going to happen. I'd just be ready for anything. Sometimes that's all you can do.
Well, in these head-to-head matchups, you've got no one to rely on but yourself. And that's the way it should be.
Mano a mano. One fall will decide it.
But here's the thing. You have to perform if you want to bask in that WWE glory.
What does Sasha Banks need to do to win tonight?
Definitely looking confident in this one-on-one environment. That's a good sign.
Oh, strap into those seats back home, people, because the WWE rocket ship has launched, and we will soon hit the stratosphere.
Boom!
A face buster.
She's starting to stagger a bit. She's going to have to make sure this doesn't get out of hand.
Well, I don't know if these divas could be any more evenly matched than they are. What a match.
Man, this match could go either way, the way these women have been going at it.
Now back to the ring. Wow, I didn't know she had that move in her repertoire.
Great counter. The quick reversal there by Sasha Banks. Oh, out of nowhere.
That's the first time she's executed that move. She's experimenting. I like that.
I love when a diva experiments.
And she pulls a new trick from her bag with that one.
Oh, no!
Okay, now she's just showing off. Sasha Banks is showing a lot of heart here, but can she turn this around in her favor? She needs to find a way to get back on the offensive here.
Oh, boy. This is some bad news for her right here.
It's just too early to make a call at this point, Cole.
Yeah, I agree.
This match can still go either way. Great hold being applied.
And there's the release. What's going to happen now?
I'm scared to ask.
What a wild attempt at striking your opponent. I don't know if she could have been further off the mark.
That was like a haymaker, like she was taking that big home run swing.
And I'm sure we'll be able to see the handprint left by that chop. Jawbreaker. Rolling out of harm's way. Smart strategy there. First time for everything, I guess. When she gets in attack mode, look out. The boss is just too clever there.
She's outthinking her opponent. She's on an absolute tear right now.
Right to the back of the neck.
Man, she's going for it.
Right to the back of the neck.
Man.
Oh, no way. Being on the receiving end of that finishing move a second time means this one might be over.
Great counter.
And there's the reversal from Sasha Banks.
Reversal.
And there's the submission. She might have no choice but to tap.
Man, she's making it look easy here.
Just a dominating display.
Yeah, I think we could see a lot of punishment inflicted here.
And she slaps on the submission. Will this be it?
This is such a painful hold.
What diabolical things are going through that mind right now?
When you get in control like this, you want to throw everything at your opponent. What a move! What a smart move!
Okay, now she's just showing off.
She is on an absolute tear right now.
Good Lord, that wasn't even close.
So that's what it's going to counter.
Okay, now she's just showing off.
She is such a professional. She knows exactly what she's doing in there.
Going for an encore here.
Oh, no!
is insane. Does this building have a curfew? I feel like we might be here all night. What a beating.
Wait, look at this. Oh, man, look at this. Did you see that, Cole? That poor diva was just thrown outside the ring.
I hope she's okay. And she's back in the ring now.
Look at those looks. I'm sure you've received looks like that from girls before, Michael.
Plenty.
Once again, thank you for tuning into this Divas match.
I would never even think of tuning out of a Divas match.
She's starting to take a beating. To be expected, though, given the competition she's in there with tonight.
Let me just say that if she can't absorb this, then maybe she should start thinking about a career change.
Oh, man. If I had to pick a winner at this point, she might be it. Great reversal.
Playing mind games.
Yeah, a little intimidation there.
At this point, you have to figure that the next person to apply a submission will win.
Well, that's what I'm thinking. Let's see who it's going to be.
You can see the confidence just beaming from her right now. She's starting to get on a roll.
Oh, this could be exciting.
Strong Irish whip, just too much here.
There's no way to defend that, Cole. Watch it. She's looking for it again. Well, that's it. Oh, wow. Reversal.
King incoming.
Onto the floor.
Here she goes, back in the ring now.
And there's the reversal.
Oh, check that out. We have a first here this evening.
That was awesome.
Each of these competitors is looking for the slightest hint of weakness in the other.
Well, that's a strategy you have to always have in the back of your head, Cole. If you ever see a weakness in your opponent, you got to jump on it.
What a maneuver. This is insane. Does this building have a curfew? I feel like we might be here all night. What a beating.
Oh, man, look at that.
When she gets in attack mode,
Oh, nice counter.
oh, what a counter. I think she's trying to prove a point here. Sasha Banks is making her presence known. That move at this juncture of the match makes the intention unmistakable to belittle.
Trying to humiliate your opponent. There's no place for that here. She is really putting her stamp on this match now.
That'll leave you gasping for air.
Nice reversal there. Oh, wait, nice reversal. Great reversal. The quick reversal there by Sasha Banks. Oh, wait, nice reversal.
There's breakers and then there's breakers. That was the last.
Yeah, that was the best breaker I've ever seen broken.
Sasha Banks able to get out of the way. I think she's trying to prove a point here.
What a reversal. She's having a real hard time getting back to her feet. Oh, this isn't good.
a hard time figuring out what they're going to do next.
Grief! Now that's what you call finishing a fight.
There's the submission. She might have no choice but to tap.
I couldn't stand being in a hold like this unless she's the one applying it.
And there's the release. What's going to happen now?
I'm scared to ask. Submission hold locked in. We may see a tap out right here. Can she do it? Can she work her way out of this hold?
What diabolical things are going through that mind right now?
When you get in control like this, you want to throw everything at your opponent. And that could be what we're seeing here. Oh, she's back in now.
Look at the look in her eyes. She's in the zone now.
Great counter. A quick reversal there by Sasha Banks.
Nice reversal. And the turnbuckle does the damage. Sasha Banks able to get out of the way. Not looking good for her right now. She's starting to feel the pressure here, fellas.
Well, she sure does like going to her finisher here tonight. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but she might want to think about mixing it up a bit.
With an ego like this, you better be able to back it up. I guess we'll find out if that's the case here tonight. Back into the ring now. And here she goes, back inside. And she's toast.
She appears to be extra slow regaining her base. Now back to the ring.
There doesn't seem to be any slowing her down now. I'm not sure if she knows what planet she's on after that.
Wow, I didn't know she had that move in her repertoire. Oh, now it's the boss with a little smack talk.
Ooh, wow. You kiss your mother with that mouth?
Sasha Banks is scaling the ropes. And the strike lands.
Oh, she's back in now. Stay down! Stay down!
Look at those eyes.
Well, that didn't work. Oh, nice counter. She's putting the entire Divas roster on notice here.
A move like that is completely unnecessary, unless you want to degrade your opposition, of course.
I agree, Cole. I mean, this is intentional humiliation. She is such a professional. She knows exactly what she's doing in there.
Whoa! Would you look at this? Can you believe it?
What a counter. And she does it again.
She's incredible.
What a move. What a smart move.
You don't want to get in this Diva's way.
Reversal.
Even more damage to the face.
And that face looked like it had been damaged enough already.
Submission locked in, and this might be it.
I couldn't stand being in a hold like this, unless she's the one applying it.
And there's the release. What's going to happen now?
I'm scared to ask. What a deadly submission hold this is. We might see a tap out right here. Really going to work here. Just wrenching that thing.
Just a dominating display.
Yeah, I think we could see a lot of punishment inflicted here.
And she slaps on the submission. Will this be it?
Great hold being applied.
What diabolical things
thoughts are going through that mind right now.
When you get in control like this, you want to throw everything at your opponent. And that could be what we're seeing here. Great reversal.
The boss is just too clever there.
She's outthinking her opponent. Sasha Banks is really going to town right now.
I think she's trying to prove a point here.
Oh, out of nowhere.
Well, if that's any indication, she's not taking any prisoners in this one.
No, she's on a mission here.
Submission locked in, and this might be it.
There's no escaping this.
And there's the release. What's going to happen now?
I'm scared to ask.
Oh, look out. She missed her target that time.
Yeah, I guess you could say she was just a bit off the mark with that one.
Oh, now it's the boss with a little smack talk.
Ooh, wow. You kiss your mother with that mouth?
Sasha Banks is scaling the ropes. Twice as nice.
I think everyone knows how that must feel.
Watch out!
Tremendous action in this match.
What a counter that was. Nice reversal there.
Adding insult to potential injury there.
This match has taken so much out of her. Oh, out of nowhere. The quick reversal there by Sasha Banks.
You can see the confidence just beaming from her right now.
Reversal.
There's the submission. She might have no choice but to tap.
And once again, Sasha Banks gains momentum in this match.
This is such a painful hold. She's able to break out of it. Neckbreaker. That was vicious. Oh, reversal. Oh. She's going to need to dig down deep if she wants to keep going now. Look out! And on down! Out of nowhere!
You have to think that's it. Now that's a finishing move. This thing might be all over.
You know what? Her opponent's in severe trouble now.
And she slaps on the submission. Will this be it? Just a dominating display.
Yeah, I think we could see a lot of punishment inflicted here.
And she's ducking out to try to recover.
I don't blame her. That had to hurt.
You don't want to get in this diva's way.
Rolling out of harm's way. Smart strategy there.
Moves like that can upset your opponent more than hurt them. What a brutal beating we've seen dished out so far here tonight. You don't see that move every day.
Look at that, it's locked in. There doesn't seem to be any slowing her down now. Oh, you're not going to last long here.
No, it's time to fight out or tap out, King.
Nice reversal there.
Sasha Banks kick right to the midsection.
Oh, out of nowhere.
Rolling out of harm's way. Smart strategy there.
Watch it.
She's looking for it again.
Oh, lights out.
The finisher strikes again. Feeling that maneuver a second time might mean this is all over.
Oh, this is insane.
We're seeing two outstanding athletes looking to prove their dominance in there, but only one can walk out victorious. Who will it be? Here she goes, back in the ring now. Nobody home there.
Nobody home? Cole, that looked like the house has been empty for months. Great reversal.
Both of these competitors have so much resolve, it's going to take a minor miracle to keep one of them down. She's sticking to the game plan no matter how redundant it may be.
She's on an absolute tear right now. Oh, out of nowhere.
What a wild attempt at striking your opponent. I don't know if she could have been further off the mark.
That was like a haymaker, like she was taking that big home run swing.
She's enduring a vicious attack to the back of her head.
Oh, this poor diva needs help.
I guess she feels there's something to be said for going back to something that worked before.
You're right. If it works for you, keep it up.
Woo, a little showboating going on here.
Getting back into the ring now.
I can't believe everything that's transpired thus far. It's been so physical.
Out of nowhere. You can guarantee her opponent's in act.
There's the submission. She might have no choice but to tap.
And there's the release. What's going to happen now?
I'm scared to ask. This match has taken so much out of her.
The boss is just too clever there.
She's outthinking her opponent.
Oh, they couldn't find a home for that one.
Well, it certainly wasn't due to a lack of trying, Michael.
When she gets in attack mode, look out.
Oh, wait, nice reversal. She looks unbeatable tonight. She's going for it. Good grief.
Oh, unbelievable. Moves like that can change the entire direction of a match in seconds.
Oh, look at that.
And she slaps on the submission. Will this be it?